So, John, do you have a projected finish date?
I can't give you an exact date, no. Especially if Caroline takes your suggestion, but we'll be ready for the opening.
A real gallery opening.
Break time, all right, break time. Hey, I got your coffee, I got your bagels, I got your Danish here, and I got sunshine on a cloudy day.
Wait, who ordered this?
Your new assistant manager. She said she wanted the crew happy.
Well, it is.
Vince, you didn't have to bring it over yourself.
Hey, well, how else am I going to get to see what you're doing over here? No? So this is what you're all excited about, huh?
Oh, isn't it fabulous?
You know, this place used to be a furniture warehouse.
It did?
Yeah, our bedroom set, Mary's and mine, you know. This is where it came from. Now it's going to be an art gallery.
Well, it needs a lot of work, of course.
Well, you'll love that, huh?
Yes, it's a very important project.
Are you sure it's the project that's important?
What do you mean?
Well, I love you. You know that.
I love you too, Vince. Now, what are you getting at?
Well, I just see you working so hard, and well, I wonder if it's for the right reason.
Oh, I love this job.
Good, and you're going to be terrific at it.
It's such a wonderful opportunity. Maybe even a start of a new career for me.
Just be happy, huh? That's all that matters, huh?
Here you go, some coffee. What are you two guys talking about?
Well, I was just finding out how she puts up with a mug like yours.
Yeah, I have my good points.
You sure do.
I'll talk to you later, all right?
You have to go now?
Yes, I'll be back to pick you up for lunch.
All right.
You two are going to vote today, I trust, huh?
It would be awfully hard to vote tomorrow.
Oh, I know how you do it now. He's a comedian.
Of course I'm going to vote. It's my first chance. I wouldn't miss it.
Yeah, that's why I'm coming back to get her for lunch.
Okay. See you later.
Bye-bye. See you, John.
Take care, Jack.
All right.
I really am okay, Vince.
Okay. Now, tell me, what are you going to do?
There must be someone available. The Pillara Sanchez case. Yes, right. No, it is not that I can't schedule it. The problem is that she desperately needs help, and I am not able to help her. She needs someone that she can talk to. Okay. All right, fine. I'll call back then. Thank you. Did you ever have a conversation with someone and you know you are making perfect sense, and what you get back from them is, I'm sorry, I'm not sure I understand the problem?
I get it all the time. And usually it's from you.
Well, sure, but you don't make sense.
Wait a minute. Psychologists are supposed to be too sensitive to say things like that, you know?
We all have to be mean and rotten to someone.
Oh, in other words, I shouldn't take it personally?
You shouldn't take it at all. Why do you?
Well, I am mildly attracted to you, you know what I mean?
Thank you so much. That's just what I needed to hear.
And because I think we have one of the best marriages going.
You do? Really?
Mm-hmm. That's why I came over here.
You came over here to tell me you think we have a good marriage.
No. I came over here because I want Jake and Marley to have what we have.
Well, we have a couple of years on them. Of course, you have a few more than I do.
I'm talking about happiness, you know.
You don't think they're happy?
Well, look, they're always saying, everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, I know.
Look, they live in our home, Mary. They don't talk to each other. No, not really.
Except about work.
Yeah, and the only reason they do that is so they don't have to talk about anything else.
I think you're absolutely right.
So, you're gonna talk to them?
Well, if I had any sense at all, I would say, it's none of my business. Let them work it out themselves.
You gonna call?
Of course, I have absolutely no sense at all. Hi, Jake, it's Mary. Your uncle is a very intuitive person, especially about his family. He may not be able to exactly put his finger on why he thinks something is wrong. He may not be able to get real specific about it, but he knows. The man just knows. Probably would make a better psychologist than I do.
Mary. You, haven't told me what you brought me here to talk to.
Ah, of course. Yeah. Your Uncle Vince, is concerned about you and Marley.
Why?
Well, he thinks that you have been working too hard.
What is wrong with working hard?
Nothing. A certain amount of hard work is very good. It can be very therapeutic.
What amount is that, huh, Mary? The amount that you and Vince say is right?
Now, let's don't get defensive.
Well, what do you expect me to do?
I'm trying to help you.
What, by telling me everything I do is a mistake?
I didn't say that.
No, but the other day you told me, you said, I didn't really want to have a baby. Now you're telling me that I'm working too hard to cover up, to avoid my problems?
Well, isn't that possible?
No, Mary, isn't it possible that I'm trying to work so I can succeed? Or maybe, isn't it just possible that I'm good at what I do?
Of course it is.
But you don't believe it, do you?
I happen to think that maybe there's a little more to it than that.
You think is wrong.
Okay, great, fine. I'm wrong. Don't get angry. Tell me why I'm wrong.
I am dealing with my life the best way I know how. I wish you would believe that.
I wish you would believe that your Uncle Vince and I care about you and we really want to help.
Thanks. The best thing you can do to help is just leave us alone, all right?
Oh, Jake, please.
No, I am going back to work now.
Great, Mary. Well done.
Then the three bears went into the bedroom. Someone has been lying in my bed, said the great big bear in his great big voice. Someone has been lying in my bed, said the middle-sized bear in her middle-sized voice. Someone has been lying in my bed, and here she is, said the teeny-weeny bear in a teeny-weeny little voice. And the voices woke Goldilocks up, and when she saw the three bears looking down at her, she quickly jumped out of bed and went out the window. And then she ran home as fast as her little legs could carry her. My goodness, they scared her, didn't they? Look at that little mousie down there. Isn't he cute? Yeah. Yeah.
And next to the mousie's a little bunny.
Oh,
It's Mr. Bunny. Hello, Mikey. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Oh, I'm real good.
Okay, you be good today now, okay?
Oh, come on. He's always good. You know that.
I know. Well, I was talking to you, too.
Oh, all right. Will you try to come home early tonight?
I will, definitely.
Good.
Okay?
Good.
See what, I'll just get that on my way
All right,
out.
all
Goodbye.
right. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Okay.
See you.
Oh, bye.
Hi.
Hi.
Good morning. You remember Courtney, don't you?
Sure.
Well, come on in.
I'm sorry to be here so early, but I wanted to catch you before you went to the office.
Mary.
Hi.
I think Mary's
Hi.
here to talk to us.
About what?
Well, would there be somebody that could take care of my little friend here?
Oh, well,
Thank
of
you.
course. Of course. Why?
Because this is about him.
Right. I know. Why don't we go in the kitchen and see if the cook has got some juice for you, okay?
Please, come in.
Right.
Getting so big.
Yes, isn't he, though?
I know that you guys have been really nervous about the adoption.
Yeah?
My department got a lead, and I've been following up on it, so I called Mary this morning.
And I thought we should talk to you right away.
Well, what have you found out?
We found out where Mikey came from.
So what did they find out?
Will you please tell us where he's from?
I've been following some tips that we got several weeks ago, and,
Well, weeks ago. What do you mean weeks ago? You've known about this for weeks?
yes.
And you didn't tell us?
Well, there have been so many false leads, I didn't want to keep you waiting and come up with nothing.
And I agreed with her because I know how hard that is.
You mean every time we ask you if there had been any progress, you just said no?
Because there hadn't been. And now there has.
Well, tell us.
I made a positive identification. Mikey's fingerprints and footprints match those of a baby born 2.5 years ago in a clinic in Encino, California.
California?
Do you talk to his parents?
I could.
Look, we have to talk to his parents.
His parents were killed in an automobile accident.
When?
Right before he showed up in Bay City.
They were killed?
Look, are there any relatives at all? An aunt, an uncle, anything?
Well, we haven't managed to turn up anybody.
Oh, this is so strange.
But it doesn't also explain why he was never reported missing.
All this time, he's been all alone.
Look, I know you were anxious to find out where things stand. But I have to go back to the station now, so.
Oh, I'll see you out.
Thank you.
Thank you for everything that you've been able to find out.
Well, I just wonder how the Child Welfare Board is going to react to this.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, one obstacle is now out of the way.
What are the others?
Well,
Mary,
you have to
come on.
reevaluate your fitness as parents.
Mary.
Michael, you didn't exactly make friends when you went over the heads of the board to see the senator.
Meeting with Senator Adams does not make me an unfit parent.
And then there's the little problem of Chris.
Wait a minute, hiring Chris. I made a mistake, okay? That doesn't make me an unfit parent.
No, it doesn't. I'm just trying to give you an idea of what the objections might be.
Well, when is the board meeting?
This afternoon, late. That's why I wanted to see you, because I wanted to assure you that I am going to present your case from my point of view as carefully as possible.
Mary, I want to be there.
Michael, just please, this time, let me do this by myself, okay? I think I better go right now.
I can't believe this is really incredible news.
Yes, I know. I knew you'd want to know right away.
Well, do you think this
I don't
means
know
we'll be able
anything.
to-
I don't know anything. I'll tell you as soon as I know something. I'll call you later. Bye.
Michael, what did she say exactly when I left?
Donna, she said that the Child Welfare Board is meeting this afternoon.
It is?
Wait a minute, don't get excited now.
No,
Come on, calm.
no.
Stay
Why
calm.
can't I get excited? I mean, Michael, this could mean by the end of the day, Mikey will be our son.
Liz, I've got to go. Why don't you come over later and we'll talk, all right? All right. Yeah, I'll tell Mac that you called. Fine, okay. Hi, Mary. How are you?
Sorry, Hilda said come on up. I hope I didn't interrupt
You didn't
anything.
at all. Come on in.
You must be awfully busy right now.
I think I'm going to be finding some free time.
Oh, good. Well, I'm here for a reason.
Uh-huh.
I wondered if you had heard that John Hudson has totally severed his partnership with Jason.
I had heard that.
Oh, good. Because he is getting his own company started. And since you're on the board of the hospice...
I already told John. I would be happy to recommend to the board that they give him the contract as long as he has no more relationship with Jason.
You did?
I did, and I will. I'd be happy to talk to the board.
Ah. Well, that was easy.
Is there anything else?
No, not a thing. Except I would love to ask you a question that has absolutely nothing to do with the hospital.
What's that?
Is Court Publishing really going to be all right?
It would seem so.
Oh, I'm so happy for you.
I'm happy for Mac.
Who is this new woman, this Iris Wheeler?
That is, Mac's daughter.
Mac's... I didn't even know Mac had a daughter except...
Well, they just haven't been close for the last few years.
Oh. No, I've never even heard him mention her. Well, how do you feel about all that?
Mac was prepared to lose his company. That would have broken his heart. I'm very glad that the company's been saved.
Even if it means that she's there and you're not?
Would you like some tea?
That was a really bad question,
I
wasn't
just
it?
don't know. Everybody is wondering, I expect, what Iris is going to do now that she's at Corey.
What do you think?
I don't know how to answer that. I've absolutely no idea of the extent of Iris's plans.
Did anybody, was anyone at the McKinnons? Were you able to reach them?
No. Donna, come to bed.
No. No, I can't. Michael, I just know this means that the board's voted against us and Mary just doesn't know how to tell us.
Donna?
I can't stand this. I really can't stand this.
Honey. Don't go away.
Oh, no.
Mary!
Oh, I'm sorry. I always seem to be showing up here at the worst hour, but I figured you'd want to know what happened.
Yes, of course. Where have you been? I mean, we've been waiting all day.
It was a long meeting. I just got out. But they're going to let you adopt Mikey.
Oh, that's so wonderful.
So, well, what do we do now? What do we do?
I don't know. I think celebrate.
Good idea. Good idea. Good idea.
Don't forget, there are going to be some sort of technicalities that have to be taken care
Well,
of.
like what? Like what?
Like a custody hearing and paperwork.
But then he's ours, right?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, that's just
I can't
great.
believe it. Oh, it's wonderful.
Oh.
Michael, look.
Oh. Oh, he must have awakened you.
No.
Come here, buddy. Oh, just the guy I wanted to see.
Oh, you know what? We have a surprise for you. You are going to be ours forever and always. You are. Oh, I love you. Oh, Mom. Did you know this? Because Mr. Bunny, too.